How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today is a good old PlayStation 3 collecting video. If you're new to collecting and stuff like that for PlayStation 3, you're trying to go for that complete list of games like I am, the complete North American physical PlayStation 3 collection. I'm going to show you some games that could be uncommon that you might miss. Because if you're new to collecting on PS3, if you're not too familiar with the console and stuff like that and how games were released and stuff like that, you might miss out on some of these games. It's always a good idea to print up a list, but I got 10 examples of games right here that should keep an eye out when you're collecting and stuff like that. I'm going to start off with one that was a later release for PlayStation 3, playing it right now, which gave me the idea of talking about this video. And that's Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens for PlayStation 3. Because this came out on PlayStation 4 and and Xbox One, I believe, and stuff like that. But considering it came out on PlayStation 3, a lot of people might have missed it. By then they probably didn't pick it up because they got the new generation of consoles and probably sold their PS3. And if you're collecting for PS3 and you're going from a PS4 to a PS3 and you already have this game, you wouldn't think it came out on the PS3. I talked about my Lego games yesterday. So yeah, this could be the first one I'm going to talk about is this particular game right here. Because even I didn't realize this was on PS3. Until I looked it up on my list there and I seen it on there. I was like, wow, this came on PS3. This came out on PS3 too. Sweet. So yeah. Something to keep in mind, later games that came out on the console and stuff like that, people miss out on, don't realize that came out. This is like one of them right there. We're starting off with something simple. Next game I got here, just random games on my list there that I never heard of. Always keep an eye out for those unique different names and stuff like that of games, and you'd be surprised what you will find. And this is one right here, Hakuki Stories of Shizangami. This game right here. So pay attention when I'm showing these games here. These are the kind of games you want to look out for. These really unique games and stuff like that. This stuff, I didn't know nothing about this game. I'm thinking, wow, something new every day when I'm looking for games for PlayStation 3 games. But that's one of them right there. What's this game about? Critically acclaimed visual novel. So visual novel. That's all I'm going to go to. All right. Next one, I actually got this on Amazon for like really cheap. And this game is not really that cheap. Some people know about this game. Some people don't. It's an indie game. It's been out probably on everything. But people don't realize it was probably out on PS3 too as a physical game. And that's Tesla Grad. And this is sealed. I remember when I ordered this and all, it was supposed to be a damaged case and all that, and I can't remember what I paid. It was like $15, might be cheaper than that, but I didn't pay very much for this. But pretty cool. Another one of those uncommon PS3 games to keep an eye out for is Tesla Grad. This one's a kind of a heavy hitter right here, and believe me, have fun trying to find a good copy of this and for a cheap price. And I made out pretty good with this one. This is a pretty decent copy of this game, and that's El Chavo Kart. It's a kart racing game based on I guess it's based on a cartoon. So from what I was hearing, so it used to be a popular cartoon from back in the day, and they made a kart game out of it. I had no idea what El Chavo was, and I had no idea what this kart game was, and that's definitely an uncommon game right there, definitely. One game that's published by Sony. It's actually a PlayStation the PlayStation Move type game, and it didn't pick up at all, so it's considered an uncommon game, and there's several of them in the series. So if you're looking for these games, make sure you hunt them down. Some of these are gonna be imports, but this is the American release of Book of Spells. This was kind of popular back when it first came out, then it just kind of went away and just kind of everybody forgot about it. So now it's kind of like one of those uncommon forgotten games. Book of Spells, something to definitely check out. You definitely want a PlayStation Move and the camera and all that, so definitely check it out. Pretty sweet games. It's based on the Harry Potter universe and stuff like that. This game is so cool. You heard of SingStar games and stuff like that for singing and all that. You see in all the American releases and stuff and things like that. But this is a Latino SingStar. And this, you wouldn't think that they had a Latino SingStar unless you're really into SingStar, and you probably know it. But if you're just collecting PS3 like random and you're trying to get all the games, you got to keep an eye out for this one, SingStar Latino. So if you're going for those SingStar games, keep an eye on that, as I've dropped another game like I did yesterday, but keep an eye on that one. This one I didn't have the manual for. Eventually I'll find another copy of this game. I use this for trade bait, but pretty sweet. Same thing with this one. You got Guitar Hero and Rock Band. So, like this game right here is called Rock of the Dead. Kind of like another one of those uncommon instrument-based playing games right here. So a lot of people don't know about this one, so I consider this like an uncommon game. Yeah, maybe back in the day when this game first came out, people played the crap out of it. You know, a certain group of people probably picked it up thinking, oh, sweet. And considering I only paid $6.99 for this game. But I consider this like an uncommon because it's not in the regular genre of the two major hits that's on the PlayStation 3. So Rock of the Dead. This one's showing a little bit of promise because I've seen some videos online of this one lately. So this one's starting to become a little bit a cult hit game, I guess you can call it. And that's Tornado Outbreak. But I would still consider this an uncommon PS3 game. Not a lot of people know about it. You're just a little tornado going around destroying towns. But lately it seems like people are playing this game, and so people are now noticing this game as being pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to play this sometime because I'm curious about it. Definitely that one. This one's uncommon because not everybody bought it, so the price jumped up on this one, and I paid a lot of money for this game, and I still kick myself in the ass for doing that. But that is Africa. So if you're definitely going for that PlayStation 3 collection, you know, for like those uncommon games, here's one of those nice expensive ones right there, Africa. You definitely want to get this out of the way as quickly as possible. Do it before PlayStation really gets nostalgia in the next couple of years and people start really jacking up the prices on PS3. PS3 is not so bad for collecting right now, so just keep that in mind because the store has not shut down. So, well, yeah, keep that in mind. If you're going to collect for PS3, now is a good time to do it and get it out of the way. I'm just about done with my collection, so I don't have to worry about the prices jumping up on me. But the last game I'm going to show is definitely a common game, but this would be considered uncommon because not a lot of people will be looking for this right here. And that's the Mass Effect Trilogy box set. Most of the time people look see the Mass Effects 1 and 2. Sometimes I don't even look for Mass Effect because Mass Effect was always known for on Xbox most of the time when before I started taking anyways, Mass Effect was on Xbox and stuff like that, so we wouldn't think they would be on PS3 unless you really paid attention to the releases and stuff like that. But there's always going to be 1 and 2 separate, and then you got this little box set right here. Pretty cool, and this comes with 1, 2, and 3. So it's still a common game, but it's uncommon to go look for all the Mass Effect games. So if you're going to go for all the Mass Effect games, make sure you look for the separate ones, 1 and 2, and then and make sure you go for this set right here. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think of some uncommon games that people should take a look out for and stuff like that, and make sure you you know, make sure you let people know. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check in the next video. So I had a phone call in the middle of my video here. It said it was going to stop my recording. But I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye. Fun times, everybody.